Definitely, you are familiar with the two types of trains. One, which are responsible to carry passengers from one place to another. Another one are the goods train, Mal Gadi, which are responsible to transport goods, items from one place to another. But have you ever thought of in our body, the materials are required to transport from one place to another? And which system is responsible to meet all these needs? There is a very dynamic system present in our body known as circulatory system. Today we are going to discuss about this wonderful system of our body. Good morning, students. Are you ready to learn science with me? Let's go. As we have already studied about digestive system and respiratory system, and definitely you are aware about that the oxygen inhaled by us reaches up to the lungs, and from lungs it diffused with the blood and sent to each and every cell via heart. Likewise, the nutrient from the digested food are also sent to the cell by diffusing them in the blood in the small intestine. In this way, these two important and essential things that are required to reach up to each and every cell are sent by diffusing in the blood. But what about the waste substances that are produced during the process of digestion and respiration? These waste products like carbon dioxide and urea are also collected by diffusing in the blood and sent up to the appropriate destination to expel from the body. In this way, dear student, our circulatory system is responsible for sending the nourishment from the digested food and fresh oxygen from the lungs, and then these are carried to different parts of the body by the blood. The blood circulating in the body keeps on carrying fresh nourishments and bringing back waste products. All this gets done by a system of organs which constitute the circulatory system. The circulatory system consists of the following organs. These are the heart, blood vessels, and blood. Further, blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. We will discuss more about these blood vessels later. First of all, let's discuss about the important organ of our circulatory system, that is heart. Before going through the structure of the heart, first of all, what is the location of the heart in our body? And answer is, the heart is located slightly towards the left in the chest, and it is purely a muscular organ because it is made up of muscles only. And what about the shape and size of this heart? Heart is just roughly shaped like our closed fist and of same size muट्ठी के जितना. So, if someone asks where is heart located in our body, answer is our heart is located slightly towards the left in the chest cavity. Is it a bony organ made up of bones? No, this is a muscular organ made up of muscles only. What about the size and shape of heart? Our heart is just have a size and shape of closed fist of an adult person, like a closed fist of an adult person. बंद मुट्ठी के साइज एंड शेप जैसा ही होता है अपना हार्ट. नाउ लेट्स लुक इनसाइड द हार्ट. जिस तरह एक घर में अंदर जाके देखते हैं ना कि कितने रूम है क्या है, इसी तरह हार्ट में भी 4 rooms are there, 4 chambers are there. First of all, our heart is lengthwise divided into 2 chambers, and these 2 chambers are again divided into 4 widthwise. In this way, you can say there are 2 upper and 2 lower chambers. Upper chambers are known as auricles or atriums, and the lower chambers are known as ventricles. In this way, you can say human heart is having 4 chambers. Now, what is the function of these chambers? The left atrium or auricle and the left ventricle contain oxygen-rich blood, while the right auricle or atrium and the right ventricle contain blood having carbon dioxide in it. It means that, let me clear you one thing. If blood is having oxygen inside it, then that is known as pure blood. You can say right blood, pure blood, right blood. याद करने का तरीका ताकि कंफ्यूज ना हो, परमानेंट हो जाए. And the blood which contains carbon dioxide in it, that is the impure blood, or you can say wrong blood. So, do you know which type of method you can apply to learn it forever to avoid the confusion? Right half of the heart is having the wrong blood, means carbon dioxide rich blood, and the left half is having the right blood. Right means the oxygen rich blood. This is the way to learn it permanently. Now, the main function of the heart is to pump the blood and keep it moving in the blood vessels. Now, question arises, what are blood vessels? Blood vessels are the tubes in which blood moves around in our body. These blood vessels or tubes are of 3 types: arteries, veins, and capillaries. What are arteries? Arteries are the blood vessels which carry the oxygenated blood, means oxygen rich blood. From where to where? From heart to the body parts. What are veins? Veins are the blood vessels which brings back the blood from different body parts to the heart, and this blood is carbon dioxide rich. Deoxygenated blood, this is also known as deoxygenated. Oxygenated means oxygen rich blood, and deoxygenated means carbon dioxide rich blood. Now, what is the difference between the two, arteries and veins? First difference, arteries are deep seated in our body. हमारी स्किन में बहुत गहरे होती हैं. While the veins are superficial. ये जो आपकी स्किन पे ब्लू ब्लू दिखती है ना, जब स्किन अपने अपने किसी भी बॉडी सरफेस को देखते हैं, दैट ब्लू वन आर द वेन्स. एंड आर्टरीज, हर वेन के नीचे उसी तरह की आर्टरी होती है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट डिफरेंस. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द सेकेंड डिफरेंस? You can say arteries carry the oxygenated rich blood from heart to the body part, while the veins carry deoxygenated blood from body parts to the heart. And third and major difference is that arteries are thick walled and elastic, and veins are thin walled and superficial. What is the meaning? Why the arteries are elastic and thick walled? There is a reason behind, dear student. When heart pumps the blood, that blood is pressurized one. So to tolerate or to bear the pressurized blood, these arteries are made thick and elastic. And in case of veins, there is no need of that, and that's why the veins are having very thin wall. Now, what about the capillaries? The third type of blood vessels. These are the these acts as the connection between the arteries and the veins. These are very fine vessels which connects the arteries and the veins. The picture shown here is just showing you the one side, the left side as the arterial system, while the right side as the vein system. These two systems are one above the other. तो ये दोनों तरह का आपको दिखाया गया है. Now here is an activity number 4. Place 2 or 3 fingers lightly on your friend's wrist close to the thumb base. Count the number of pulsation in 1 minute and make a note of it. Next, count the pulse rate after the friend has carried out some exercise. Is there any change in the two pulse rates? Definitely. कभी कभी देखा है ना, जब खेल के आते हो तो धड़कनें बढ़ जाती हैं. तो यदि आप नॉर्मल बैठे हैं तो आपकी रिस्ट, जहाँ पे आप अपनी धड़कन को महसूस कर सकते हो, वो कम होगा. लेकिन एक्सरसाइज यदि आपने कर ली है, एक्सरसाइज के ठीक बाद देखेंगे तो आपका पल्स रेट ज़्यादा होता है. This is all about the two important parts of our circulatory system, that are heart and blood vessels. Now we are going to discuss about the third and important part, that is blood. What is blood? Blood is a red fluid which consists of three major parts, that are RBC यानी कि red blood cells, WBCs white blood cells, and blood platelets. Now, what are the functions of the blood in our body? Blood is responsible to transport oxygen, food materials, and hormones to all parts of the body. Hormones are the chemicals which are released within our body. Now, second one, the blood take the carbon dioxide back from all parts of the body to the lungs. Number 3, it protects the body from diseases and other infections. And last one, it helps to maintain the body temperature constant. You can say you will find the similarities between the functions of the blood and the water. This is because 70% of our blood is water, dear student. Now, activity number 5 is there. Activity number 5 is all about the observation of hands and legs of your parents as well as yours own. Look at the greenish blue lines just below the skin. These are the veins that can be seen easily. But what about the arteries? Arteries are just lie a little deeper under the skin and cannot be seen easily. As you know very well, we have already discussed that arteries are deep seated in our body. Now let's discuss about Do you know, given at page number 148? 6 points are given there. First one, blood contains a substance called hemoglobin. फिफ्थ में भी पढ़ा था ना, which contains iron. Hemoglobin gives our blood its red color. But do you know insects have blue, green, or colorless blood? This is because of not having hemoglobin in their blood. Now, the second point, the left side of the heart is bigger than the right side of the heart. Third point, heartbeat. Third point is all about the heartbeat. Due to the closing and opening of the valves of the heart during the pumping of blood, the sound produced is known as heartbeat, and this can be experienced by the doctors by placing the stethoscope on your chest. Number 4 point, humans have four types of blood groups: A, B, AB and O. मेरा blood group A है dear students. You must know about your blood group. Now the next point is the rate of heartbeat varies from person to person. Our heart beats on an average 72 times per minute. एक मिनट में 72 times धक धक होती है. This heartbeat increases during the exercise, exertion or when a person is excited. झूला झूल रहे हो, किसी से डर गए हो, इन सिचुएशंस में भी हार्ट बीट वेरी कर जाती है. And the last one, the heart of newborn baby beats 142 times per minute, whereas the heart of 3 years old child beats 100 times per minute. What about the adult person? 72 times per minute. यानी कि बेबी का हार्ट जल्दी 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 बीट करता है, बिकॉज दैट बेबी नीड मोर blood to reach up to his cell for nourishment, oxygen, etc. Now something from my side: keep drinking adequate amount of water to make your circulatory system more efficient, and keep watching my e-lectures. Have a good day dear students. Thank you.